What? Well, one's at school and she should be coming home from the bus any second now. And the other one is up napping. It was default. 8 minutes sounds better. Yeah, an 8-minute timeout. Yeah, 10-minute is the default and Heat's on mobile, I imagine. Well, so...
Pivot!
Ian!
Pivot!
No problem. What's that?
Pivot! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
I'll tell you about it. Thank you for the follow, Ladybug Lily. Okay, yes, Ian, do you want socks or do you want the smorgasbord stall? Your choice. And then I'm gonna pee and then we'll switch. You can refund if you want. I just want to see if it worked. Oh, I don't mind switching. Here. Never mind. Looks like you're done with this. Oh, I mean, it's easy to move. It's not that big a deal. Ooh. We'll do this one.
Okay.
Oh, socks it is. Oh, yeah. I'll grab socks. I can grab those too.
Okay.
They're right here. Just ignore what you said. See, look, socks are at the ready. Okay, I'm gonna run and potty. I'll be right back, and then we'll work on some socks. Just a second.
Let's go.
Mix It Up just shut down after that. It was like, I can't, and just freaked out. So hold on, I'll restart Mix It Up. So there you go. You guys broke Mix It Up. Everyone's home now. Kids home from school. It has started raining. The sprinkler guys are now raining. Yep. Runs away. Hold on. I can fix it. It's fine. All right. Should be good now. It's fine. You guys nailing it. The blurp's still fucked up, but it's fine. So anyway, we'll knit some socks. You're welcome.
Snipen says roses are red, violets are blue. Apparently Mix It Up is broke too.
Amen. What? They did. They were out of the thing, so we'll go pick some up on the way to thing. They were out. They were out of them, so we'll go pick some up on the way to your solo pictures. Cool? Okay. Yeah, babe. I cannot right now. I'm streaming, but there's Lunchables. Will you turn that big light on right there? The what light switch over my sewing room? Thank you. Because it's dark in here and I couldn't see what I'm doing with black frickin' yarn. Because I am getting old and can't see anything burn. Because I'm nearly 40. I don't know. Why do you always say why? Yeah? Yeah? What's up? Today is Thursday. I told you had chicken fingers today at school. She just came in to be like, you forgot to pack me a lunch. And I was like, yeah, as we were walking out the door, I was like, today's chicken fingers at school, which is a meal she likes. So eat the chicken fingers. You did eat them? I fucked something up. Okay, back on track. I'm knit slipping, so I always find, imagine, right? Me forgetting to pack her lunch. I definitely check. Oh, and hi, Chelsea. I saw you there coming in during the dance party. It was really loud. How are you?
What's that fucker?
Blurp works. Thank you. Whew. Oh, hi. Double shouty? Yeah, it's because I had to restart Mix It Up. It's totally fine. And so Mix It Up thinks we're just starting. Even though we're not. Everybody's going to get their entrance again. So Stream Together didn't work well. So Stream Together seems to want you to set like all of your cameras and up through that. Like, and so she couldn't use her camera in OBS and in stream. So she just, after fiddling with it for a few minutes, she was like, I'm just going to use Ninja and that will be fine. And Grimmy and I agreed she's like, I'm just bummed because then it doesn't show the +1. And I was like, well, you can change the stream title to tag those people. Yeah, so to use a virtual camera instead. It was just being finicky and weird. And yeah. Thanks for the lurk, Bob. So it's just being a little weird and finicky. So she's like, who uses it? And we know Rachel Ray Craft uses it a bit, but it's the middle of the night for her, so she didn't want to bother her. And I'm like, well, Science Streams uses it and would probably be able to give you some better insight. So she said she'll send him a message and then, but just plan on using Ninja. I'm like, you can tag the people in the thing a little bit and then also use shout out. So yeah, Science uses it a couple times a week. So he may have some better ways of how to make it happen. But I just wasn't any help. Like, I'm happy to help, you know, be a fill-in for her and be her second stream while she figures it out. But also, if it takes that much work for her to set it up, what do they have to do on the other side for them to set it up as well? You know? So there's that. Oh, I'm so glad I have this really dark charcoal color doing this right now. It's super easy to see. My cameras have done a very good job at fixing the lighting automatically. It is not that bright in here right now. Yeah, I think you have to do the virtual camera thing, at least as a streamer, to be able to use it in both places. Yeah, and she tried to do the virtual camera, but it popped up like cropped and really, really small. And so it just wasn't like, I don't know, it was not working. So, and it was only pulling, yeah, it was just weird. I watched a video once that seemed to make sense, but then did it wrong when you used it. Yep. I'm doing the heel flap right now. If anyone's wondering. Yeah, so she was like, I'm just going to use what I know, less stress. And just, yeah, and I was like, I think that's a good idea. So there we go. Only 4? Oh my God, it's dark. The poor sprinkler people are currently outside working in the rain now. But it's fine. I think they're nearing the end. They had to go get a few more parts. There was some pipe that once they got it all the way dug out, they were like, ooh, we should put new pipe in versus use what you have, better condition. That was fine. I get it. That makes sense. So they should be used to getting sprinkled on. I mean, they probably are. Oh, they've been out there working pretty hard. I'm gonna have to not answer that call. I'll have to survive. Thanks for the lurk, Katarna. Thank you for your help today. I really appreciate it. Bug me with all your questions. I will. I will bug you with more questions. I'm sure I'm going to have more. Oh, but during that, Sheep and I decided we'll just, with my spinning wheel, we'll just share it and just ship it back and forth to each other. If you'd like to get in on that, let me know. Gosh, dang it. Guys. Fine. Ooh, maybe. Yep. I fucked up somewhere in here. Fine. Who doesn't like picking stitches? I really just want to spin like spin cycles yarn. Yeah. Did you see what I did? Very soft. I get to spank it later. I mean, whack it. But I think spanking is funner. Oh my gosh, how far back do I have to go? Oh, there's the problem. I think.
What the fucker?
Hold on just a second. Let me fix them. There we go. I love to spank. Yeah, I didn't know what it was called. Let's see. Flip, knit, flip, flip. Nope, it's still wrong. I keep going. That was it. I don't know why the pattern of flip, knit, slip, knit is so hard for me to just do, but I screw it up constantly. So there's that. You love to spank? Ooh, let's go. Let's go. Oh, my old eyes. Also, on the back side, it's a little easier to see because you can see where the yarn carry is for the slip stitches. I can visually see what I'm supposed to do versus just have to remember. That's helpful. This sock I have, so I have adjusted this pattern to make it fit the way I like, and I'm very pleased with the adjustments I have made, by the way. I need a bright white page. That's better. I'm about to build a beautiful nest to knit in myself. Normally, I'm a work clerk, but I actually get to craft with you today. Very nice. I like it. I like it. I get to... Yeah, is today your birthday? I don't know how he would know that unless I've missed something, but is it? Is it? It's a lot of silence happening. Shh, shh, shh. Oh, oh, turning 30, the dirty 30. Oh, happy birthday. Mm, mm, mm. I turned 30 when my husband was deployed, and I had a roaring 20s themed birthday party, and it was a lot of fun. I was bummed that he couldn't be there. I think I'm very delayed. That's possible. On mobile. Oh, yeah, that's a thing. Not your fault, just how it is. My eyes are leaking. Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to bang that. You know what I want to do? I want to watch a video on the whacking yarn. It's a thing. Happy birthday. You want E to draw her birthday card? I can do that. She's up iPadding right now, but I can also do one and post it later. Today's gonna be a slightly shorter stream. We're probably gonna go till like 5-ish my time, so another 45 minutes or so. I got to take Eleanor to pictures again today, so that has to happen. We'll make you a birthday card. Okay. Here we go. She's crying right now at her iPad. All right, we're going to watch a video on whacking. The video.
Open up one of these skeins.
You didn't know you needed.
Set it down into the water. I'll press it down to make sure that it is getting all covered and thoroughly saturated with water. And then I'm going to let it sit in the water. I want to be careful not to agitate it.
Hers looks really nice.
Because that would cause
Excuse
it
me,
to
really
felt.
nice.
The wool and mohair fibers are not just a flat surface. There's actually a cuticle covering the shaft of the wool. If you look closely, you'll see there are some bubbles coming up.
Love
that
a good
means that
whacking
the
video,
cuticle
right?
of the wool is
The whacking.
opening up.
The whacking,
and
though I'm going to
water
call it
is
spanking.
Getting in where it needs to.
We got to give it a soak.
It's been about 40 minutes that this yarn has been soaking in the water, and I'm pretty sure it's thoroughly saturated. When working with
She
wet
said
yarn,
chat.
you never want to
Yes, she
wring
did.
the yarn out. The fact that the wool is fully saturated with water makes it fragile, and wringing the yarn with a very harsh twisting motion can damage those fibers. So I'm going to squeeze some of the water out very gently. I'm just giving it just a gentle squeeze. Okay, and then I'll set it on my towel. And And now I'm just going to roll up the towel. So
This
that
person
I
is speaking
can
very
press
calmly for
any
someone
other
who's about to
water
commit violence, right?
From the fiber, very gently.
I watched a lot of her spinning videos
One
last
good
night.
question that people have is, should
Very
I
helpful.
use soap when I am wet
question.
finishing my yarn? And that's a great question.
You don't need soap on the
Generally,
yarn I've already
unless
taken
it's
care
a
of
fleece
that.
I was working from raw that I feel might have some more lanolin or some more dirt that got knocked loose when it was being spun, or if it's something that I dyed myself that I think possibly. But if you have one of these handy, it's a great tool to use. It will get all those last bits of water out of
I
your
have one of
fiber, and
those. You
that
don't need to see her spin it.
if you look into the salad spinner, you can see there's still whacking yarn. I've used the edge of a dory. Here it
Okay.
is. And now we're ready.
This
to
is the part I
thwack
want to know
the
about, the
yarn.
thwack. A gentle squeeze on the shaft.
Everything's lined up the way it should be. Here it is. And I have used all kinds of surfaces for thwacking yarn. I've used the edge of a door frame. I've used my tub, the sink, a counter, and something that I found works is I have these orange leather chairs, and they work great for thwacking yarn. So the way we do this is to grab the skein of yarn and swing
Grab
it
the shaft.
around
Gentle.
and thwack it on the chair. That's it. We're just gonna give it a thwack. I want to make sure that I thwack all the way around the whole skein. So I'm going to scoot it a little bit in my hand, hold
There's
the
a
next
lot. There's going to be
section,
a lot of this.
and give it another thwack. That was weak. That was better. And I'll scoot it another couple inches.
You've been a very
Give it
bad
another
chair. I know.
thwack.
This is why I've been calling it spanking. I couldn't remember the word thwack, and I
Now,
was calling it
if
spanking
you
earlier,
are
and Guitar Nut was like,
finishing
it's called
something
thwacking,
that's
but
like
spanking is what you're
a
doing. And I'm like, yeah.
fine wool, lace weight, silk, you wouldn't want to thwack it this hard. And this is where the question of should I
wanna
finish my
whack it
yarn
that hard.
comes up, because it really does depend on the construction of the yarn and the fiber content.
I'm going to thwack
I'm
mine.
thwacking this
Even
pretty
if it
hard
ruins it,
because of the mohair
I
content.
feel like I have to.
I've worked with mohair before, and I know
Make sure
that
you
if I
get
give it a
consent
good
before you do
thwack,
that.
it's going
Hey,
to give
Polly
me
Bo,
a good
welcome in.
bloom.
I'm learning about
So that's
thwacking.
why I'm
I
hitting
spun
it
this
so hard,
last
but
night,
it's
and so
also
I
a little
guess I have to
satisfying.
finish it
So
and set the
let's
spin.
finish
So
thwacking this.
I gotta learn what thwacking is.
If you have any pent-up aggression,
If I'd
or
realized this what it
rage,
was,
this
I
is
would have
a
started
really good
soaking this
craft
earlier, so I
to
could
get
have
that
done
out
the
with.
thwacking on stream. But I didn't.
Heather Bibso says, whack me harder, daddy.
And I'm just about done.
So you do it on all the sides. All the edges get thwacked.
Okay, I've come back to the point where I tied my yarn off, and I know that I've made a full circle, and it's been beaten up evenly all the way around.
Ooh.
So next,
Everybody
I'm
likes
going
an even
to
beating.
hang this up to dry, and we'll come back tomorrow. Of course, it won't feel like tomorrow to you, but I have to wait for a whole
All right.
day to see my results. But they should be. It feels so much more lofty. It's a fluffy yarn. And actually, I'm a little surprised by this because initially I thought that it had a lot of drape. I was expecting it to have drape because of the silk and mohair in it, but it really, from the length that it was in
Okay,
the
that's
skein,
interesting. Did she say
this
beat
is
off?
something that's
I don't